Good morning, TK squad. Well, this is a strange morning for me, I must admit. It's early morning and it's the day that I've actually volunteered.
No, you've not. He did not volunteer.
It's
He did not volunteer.
it's the day that I've offered, been told. No, seriously. I'm going to go to the site today, right? Maybe only for a half day though, to be fair, right? Because I think KK's got some other stuff that she needs to, but basically KK's been really busy with the site. She's been working frankly 24/7, working 12, 14-hour days. I've been at home with Zaire, which was absolutely fine. I mean, it was obviously somebody needs to be. But we kind of felt that it might be a good idea just to give her a wee break from the site, even just for a few hours, to be honest, for a few days for this week. So I'm going to go and I'm going to support Norbert to see how things are. It's quite a busy day actually at the site today because the paving guys are still there. That needs to be checked on as well too. The guys are starting on the cupboards and etc. in the kitchens in some of the apartments. The plumbers there. We need to check a complete. All the pipe work, that there's no leaks or anything, and I want to just double check where are all the shower heads and are the taps running, are the toilets flushing, etc. And we've also got the tilers back in again today because we've decided that we're going to tile under the cupboards underneath the sink, etc., rather than just leave them bare wood, because we feel that probably wouldn't sustain. So it's going to be a busy site today, so I've got my work cut out for me, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, we just felt that it would be a good idea. If you saw the video from KK, the last video, she's pretty exhausted with it all. And although she's done an absolutely phenomenal job getting us there, I mean, if I'm there for a few days, I'll just be finishing off. Although we've still got the electrical work to do, but we'll get into that probably next week. And also the fact that she's been missing the wee fella a lot, because she was going out really early in the morning, 8 in the morning, not coming home till 7 at night, etc. So she wasn't seeing the wee fella. She wasn't spending any time with him. So she's really anxious to spend some time with him. So that's it. So I'm officially unretiring today. How long did I last? Maybe 8 weeks. Yeah, before I go in there and provide some support and leadership for these guys. I wonder if they'll see it that way. But yeah, so I'm officially going back to work today after I only lasted 8 weeks before I got bored or before I got told I had to help, whatever way you want to dress it up. But really quite happy to do it, actually. Also in a way, because I've been with the wee fella in the house most of the time, apart from you'll see a wee trip that we had just for some rest and relaxation. So I'm quite happy to get out, to be perfectly honest, and spend some time in adult company. So it's a win-win for us both. She gets to spend some time with the wee fella, and I get to spend some time out of the house and actually giving some direction and providing some leadership. So there you go. So I'll take you with us. I'll do a quick inspection, stroking tour of the place, actually, because I haven't seen it really this week, so it's maybe moved on even since we last spoke. And then we'll just have a check with how the guys are doing and where they are and what they're. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the pavers, etc. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I haven't seen any of the plumbing, the showers really, or anything else. It's all the toilets, and I think they've been put in. I really want to just check that they're actually working. So it's moved on quite a bit from when I was there, actually. And it's relatively cool this morning, which is good. It's only going to be 23, 24 degrees and a little bit cloudy. And I don't mind that, actually, especially if you're out and about. Because the sun's beating down, and especially on the top of my head. So if it's relatively cool and relatively cloudy, then it actually makes it a wee bit more conducive to getting around the site and checking on everybody. So that's where we are. So I'll take you with us, as I said, and back to work today. It's a strange feeling, but I'm sure I'll get over it once I get back into it.
You didn't even know what shoe went on what leg.
Yeah, it used to be when I used to get home at night that late, and I would go to work the next morning. My jacket was still warm, but because I've been out of it to be honest, it's longer than that, actually, right? But because I've been out of it for about 8 or 9 weeks, yeah, I was kind of getting used to having a kind of, well, I wasn't having long lives because I was up in the morning anyway. And if I'm being absolutely honest, this will probably be an easier shift than I normally have with the wee fella. You know, she'll soon find that out, to be fair. Right, so that's it, guys. I'll take you with us. I'm just heading off just now, and I'll speak to you all again very soon. Look forward to it. Bye. So here we are. I've arrived at the site. I'm just going to see Norbert. Norbert's been there for a couple of hours already this morning. And the other way. One more. Yeah, so there we are. I've arrived at the site. I'm just going to find Norbert. He's been here for a couple of hours already, just making sure that the guys are all organised. So we'll just walk down. It's a wee bit of a slope here that you need to be careful with, actually, because the ground's quite dry and it's a bit too easy to slip, to be perfectly frank. Here's my man.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Very fine. How are you?
I've given her the morning off, mate.
You're done with the cab guy?
Eh?
You're sorted with the cab guy?
Yeah, I'm sorted. I just gave him cash, to be fair. 15 he asked for, right enough. He ripped me off, didn't he? He ripped me off. But no, that's fine. But no, I'm just here just to give her a morning off, to be honest, because she's exhausted. She's coming in a couple of hours though. So you're not free off her. You get me to help you today, mate. All right? How's things?
Let's get in there.
Let's have a look. All right.
I'm here with your coach guy. Yeah?
Need a decision straight away, I think. Hang on. Right, so I've checked in with Bruce, the paving guy, and they're working at pace, which is fine. They've done the inside. I'll show you that as well too, which is really, really good. They've done the garage parking area, and now they're working on the road, which is even better. Let me put this down a little bit. Let me put it down a little bit. A bit more. Bit more. This is one of the first floor apartments. Oh wow. That looks really good, doesn't it? I must admit, I really like the colour of that. She's chosen really, really well. Yeah, they're very, very good. She's got a little shelf there for the microwave, which she was really keen on. And we've got a little bit of space. Although she was complaining about the finishing of some of this. But generally that looks really, really quite good. What else have we got? What else has been changed? Now, yeah, she's worried about these mirrors a little bit. So we've got the sinks in, we've got the mirrors in, we've got the toothpaste holders, we've got the shower units, and the heating box. That's very good. Got the toilet in. I was just a bit concerned about the quality of these toilet seats. And they're actually not bad. And the toilet roll holder, toilet rail, and obviously we've got the doors in here as well, which is quite a solid looking door. It's very good. Once we get the lights in here, I think that'll make a big, big difference. You've got the two types of shower head. The normal shower head, and what do you call that one? Waterfall effect or something like that, so people can choose which one they're using. She spent a fortune in these things, so I hope that works okay. Because that's how you switch it on and off and set the temperature. Obviously that's how you switch it on and off. It's very, very good. Yeah, she's maybe concerned that that's a bit too close to the light. Oh, I don't know. The guy should get it in. She put this little feature in as well too. for all your products. So that works really, really well. And then you're into a bedroom here. Yeah, I bet she's over the moon about those handles. But to be fair, it does look quite good. Although the finishing on that, she really wasn't too happy. We'll see what the rest of it looks like. But that's very, very good. I mean, that's a big difference. Let's have a look at the other one. Now, they haven't started the cabinets in here yet, which is fine. Yeah, this looks good. This is what she means, so the lights in a different place from the mirror, which is fine. Sink. This seems a bit more spacious as well too. It's got the same, exactly the same units. It's got some power to them. Same shower heads. Toilet. Oh no, they've put one of those in. I didn't realise that. Right, I don't know if you know what that is, but yeah. Yeah, we've got one in our place. I was going to ask her if she's done that. It seems to be very, very popular. The toilet roll holder feels a wee bit far away from the toilet, but never mind. Why would you put that so far away? Never mind. But I like this. This is very spacious. And there's obviously still space there for bedroom furniture, which hasn't happened. Let's see where we are as we go up another floor. Morning. A bit of cleaning. But to be fair, that's fair enough. It's slightly off centre that, but it's not bad actually. You really need the lights in here to appreciate actually how good these bathrooms are. Obviously still awaiting for the furniture, for the cabinets and shelves to get in here. They seem to be working on the top ones. To the top flight. Oh, sorry mate, sorry, there you go. A lot of banging and a lot of moving stuff. I just got in the guy's way there as well too. Now, looks as if there's a bit of work going on here. Morning, how you getting on, alright? Oh, it's looking good. Love the colour. Absolutely love the colour. Everything okay? You got everything you need? You're good? Okay. That's fine. You got the handles? Yeah, you got to put them all on, aye. Looks really good. Yeah, excellent. I'll leave you to it. And obviously that's for the bedroom cabinets. Starting to go in there. I didn't know she'd done them in white. No, they're not white, it's just white inside. That's the door, I think. And that's the colour. Looks really good. I'll get out of your way, please, don't worry. I don't want to get in your way. They put these down obviously just to protect the cleaning, which is a good idea. And I find myself up on the roof again. There's a gate getting built there. I'm not sure if that's getting done, when that's getting done. So, quick update. So, because I'm here today back at work, right? I've met the paver. Just check how he's getting on. He's doing a really, really good job. They've actually started. They've done the garage, the parking area. They've done the garage, the parking area, which is it's looking really, really good. It's kind of changed colour because there's a bit of red dust on it, but he said once it gets cleaned up, it'll go back to its original slate grey. And he's actually started to work on the road. And then I've also checked in with the tiler guy. Obviously, they're only doing a small job as such, because they're doing the inside of the cupboards and the kitchens. We weren't going to do them, I think I said that earlier on, but we're just going to leave them like the wooden boards. But it was suggested that wouldn't last very long, so we should maybe just go ahead and do, just get them tiled, and then they'll last forever. So he's in doing that. Don't see the plumber, which is a bit of an issue. He's been a bit of an issue, if I'm being honest. Just getting him here and getting him to do some work. So I don't see the plumber. I'll need to check with Norbert what the situation is with the plumber. But the carpenter guy is there. He's actually a friend of Norbert's. He owns his own business, and the work that he started looks good as well too. They're doing a flat at a time. They're doing one at a time. They're going to do the kitchens and the bedrooms. And to be perfectly honest, he's on a little bit of a test, if you like. He's on a little bit of probation, because we're going to see if he does a really good job in this one bedroom, and then we'll award him the other bedrooms, the other flats, which is fine, because that's really expensive. Actually, it's really expensive for all that stuff. So we really want to make sure that we get a quality job. The first guy that she had that did the kitchen and the bedroom, she really wasn't happy with, and she wouldn't give him any more because he felt his work wasn't brilliant, and we may have to revisit that. So we're hoping this second guy actually does a really, really good job, and it's so far so good. I mean, it looks good. I like the colour that she's got. It's kind of light. It's kind of light wood. I'm not sure what you would call it. It's like a light oak, I think. No, it's not dark in any way, and that's a bit of a departure for people in Uganda, because everywhere I've seen, including our place, all they do is put in dark mahogany in the doors, and it kind of gives the place, I feel, an old-fashioned look. And KK agreed with that as well too. We were looking something that looked a bit more modern, looked a bit more sleek, looked a bit more contemporary. So I feel that the light wood does that. It actually brightens the place a bit. So hopefully this guy, the carpenter, does a really, really good job, and he can get the other flats done, and that would be a big job out of the way. It's also a big expense out of the way, because these guys don't come cheap. The materials don't come cheap if you're buying decent quality stuff, to be perfectly honest. So fingers crossed he'll do a good job and we'll get him there. But apart from the plumber, which I'm just going to go and find out for Norbert what the situation is, he's been a bit of an issue, because in the sense that he's not very consistent. He shows up, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. And we've taken a little bit of time, and it's really, really important that we get this right. I mean, he's installed all the stuff, which is absolutely fantastic, but what I really want is a test of it all. I really want to make sure that it's literally watertight, that there's no leaks for pipes anywhere, and that there's water coming in sinks, and the toilets flush and all the rest of it, and that the showers, which clearly need some electric to them, but we get them tested, that they're actually working as well, because there's no point in spending all this money, all this time and effort for somebody to kind of do a half-assed job. To be honest, it's well, you can't have people in here if things are not working exactly 100% right first time. But we will get there. We will get there. I mean, he's done 85% of the job. We just need to get him over the line. There's two ways of dealing with that. You either kick him over the line, or you cajole him over the line, and I'm not sure which one we'll choose, but I'll find out where he is. But no, generally everything's good this morning. I see a real big difference from when I was here last time, especially in the bathrooms. I think the bathrooms are going to look really good once you get the spot. In fact, I think the whole place will look different once you get the electrics in, and once you get all the lighting in and all the rest of it. I think it will look absolutely spectacular. So all good, but I'll I'll keep you up to date. I'm here for a few hours. KK said that once she gets settled and all that, she may pop over later on round about lunchtime, and I'll maybe treat her to her lunch somewhere. But just to give her a morning off is a really good idea, and I think she really quite appreciates it as well too. Although the way the wee fella was playing up, I'm not so sure. But anyway, that's where we're at. I'll take you through the rest of the place today. I'll go and catch up with Norbert, and we'll see what the situation is. Bye just now. Right, Norbert, so I've been here about an hour and a half, right? So the first drama that we had is that there's no plumber.
Yeah.
How does that affect us this morning?
It kills everything because remember the tiles guy had finished.
Yes.
So we invited him back.
Yes.
Because the plumber was the next person that came in on the inside of the houses, and he was supposed to be finishing his work just like the tiler did, but he says he found problems finishing his work because of the tile work. So he requested, that was on Sunday, he requested we invite the tiler guy back. He shows him where to remove some pieces, where to do some drilling, because the water is supposed to be connected and running in all houses, but the tile work is stopping them. After inviting the tile guy, he's back. He is here to do nothing but rectify where the plumber is complaining. And you call this bloody plumber and he's telling you he's not coming because he does not have transport.
I've seen his.
A very old man, he drives.
Oh, he's an old guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's maybe not
So-
the guy I'm thinking about, to be honest.
We just can't help it, but keep pleading with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know we've contacted KK to see if she can phone him to get him in. So, and the other hassle that we've had this morning is with the water board, because one of the meters apparently got vandalised. Is that correct? Aye.
Yeah.
So
That was the old meter.
the old meter.
The meter that has been here since the building started.
Right.
I know construction things, the recklessness with the guys, they are different people, so
Right.
accidentally it got vandalized.
Oh, I see. It wasn't
But still
deliberate.
it works.
Right. Okay.
But just that the cap that seals it was vandalized
right.
in moving. So these guys are saying they want to take the meter, then work on the process of replacing it. Yet we have people using water
Yeah.
and have construction work going on.
Yeah.
So we are trying to plead with them to find if there is a way we can have water running and have the process of replacing the meter moving at the same time.
Yeah.
Which was not easy, but
It was
we are
not-
getting to answer.
It was not easy for you. And we had to buy them lunch as well too, didn't we? Aye. Swap places because I'm sure you're a bit too dark there. It's not much better, to be fair.
So-
Listen, you've been here for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I'm sure you've had hassle like that to deal with every day. How is that right? How have you found it? Because KK is stressed to the max, which is why I'm here trying to help today.
Actually, I'm just learning.
You're doing very well, by the way. You're doing seriously well.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Because old people are not easy to control. I
Right.
would rather run a school of 3, 4, 5-year-olds,
Yes.
desires.
You can influence them more.
Because explaining to someone what they already know.
Yeah.
Okay, what you think they really understand. But again, you have to paint it like in various 1, 2, 3 forms for them to get moving.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with mature beings, you expect.
I think that's KK's frustration, is that
Yeah.
she's quite clear and you're quite clear in the instructions you're giving people, but for some reason they just seem to be disregarding them.
Graham, the problem is today you get to a consensus. You have a tiler, maybe you have a friend, then it's you.
Yes.
Like you're doing this job, yes. At this much, yes. How much? You agree the payment, it's 1 million, okay, 1 million. It's 2 million, okay, 2 million. So how are we doing the payments? You're giving me 50%. I do the job. When you appreciate, you give me my balance.
Yeah.
Okay.
End of story.
End of story. You start on the job. 1 to 3 days, the work is for a week. In 3 days, my balance, can I get some 200?
Yeah.
I'm stuck here and there. I can do this because of this. And it's some. You bought all the materials.
Yeah.
All you need is their presence. and doing what they are supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
the agreement, it was 50%
Up front.
deposit commitment fee up front,
Yeah, and 50%
call it
completion.
whatever, then your balance on completion.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. You'd think so.
But in 3 days, you agreed in 7 days, I'll be finishing in 3 days, they want some money. The work is not even halfway. You talk, maybe liars come to understanding and okay, give the 200. After 2 days again, can I get some 100? And they're like, man.
Yeah.
So it would be good. Like, actually, there's one person I've liked, and it's the guy doing pavers.
Yes, Bruce. Yeah, KK speaks about him.
Yeah, it's the guy doing pavers.
He's very reasonable, isn't he? And he's hardworking, yeah.
He's hardworking, and then he's like getting to agreement with him is very easy.
Yes.
Not that he's cheap or something, but
No, but he sticks to it.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
someone you can always come to an agreement with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest problem with being here is the people we are here with.
Yes.
That's what they can say.
It's exactly the same. You're just describing life, aren't you? The life busy wasn't for the people and messing you around.
Because
But-
otherwise it would just be opening for them, having things running.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Evening you close and you go home, and tomorrow you come and you make the phone calls. I can't see you. I'm late, but I'm coming. I won't make it today. I'm coming tomorrow. I thought that was it.
I know. That's the other thing. If they would, even if they would
Oh.
communicate better,
It's more of
so
babysitting.
that, you know. Yeah. No, I mean, as I say, I've only been here a couple of hours, and I'm getting a sense of just the frustrations and the stuff that you have to deal with. That's thrown at you that, frankly, you're not necessarily equipped to deal with. Because those water guys are, you know, what I mean, we weren't expecting that. We weren't expecting the plumber not to appear. So yeah, it's those frustrations. I can sense it. But having said that, right, for where you've taken it and where you've got it to, you have done a fantastic job. Let's be perfectly honest. And I like your style around it, right, where you try to find a consensus and you try to kind of lead the people into your thinking rather than become a little bit aggressive and make it all a bit less confrontational. I like the way you do that. KK is different. She just point blank
No, it's so
refuses.
easy. No, I won't. For lack of words, I almost used dense, but dense is not. I won't use that. But complicated, let me say.
Yeah.
We are dealing with complicated individuals. That's what I've seen.
Yeah.
That when you come with a hard tone,
Yeah.
instead it kills everything. Some of them will just maybe disappear. Yet they have already started on something. Now bring another person means destroying everything and
Yeah,
getting back to
yeah.
zero. So you have to get away of bearing with them. When it gets to the worst, then you can let go. But okay, in my sense, I try.
Yeah, no, I think you've done.
I try so much to make sure that if we started with someone, we finish.
Yes.
Given
yes,
the differences, the altercations, and what have you, but
yeah.
I would be happy if I start with someone and we finish.
Yeah.
That's why I try like the patience.
Yeah, no, you're very
But sometimes
patient.
they get your nerves and
Yeah, no, I sense that as well, and I understand. I think you're very patient. I think you're very conciliatory, and I think you try to pour oil in troubled waters and make it a bit less confrontational. I found it difficult even this 2 hours this morning. It's the language is the problem I have, because everybody just reverts back to Lugandan, and I'm just standing there. I don't know what everybody's saying, because I really wanted to intervene with those water guys this morning, but I wasn't sure how to. Anyway, we need to move
but
on.
you tried.
Well, I did try, but we got some consensus. Thanks.
Yes.
So that was just a brief synopsis of where we are this morning. As I said, I've only been here for 2 hours, but already I've had to deal with a couple of really confrontational issues. The water guys threatening to cut the water off, etc. And I'm not quite sure exactly what the protocols here are in Uganda, if I'm being absolutely honest. And then the language barrier's a bit of an issue, because I'm not 100% sure exactly what they're looking for. And it's really hard to negotiate and bargain with guys when you're speaking in a different language. So that's one of the reasons Norbert's done so well. And I think I did mention earlier on that the plumber's a bit of an issue, because as Norbert said, there was a bit of overlap between him and the tiler, and he's not showing up today, which is just it's just frustrating for everybody, you know. So I can understand. I've seen KK come home at night, 7, half 7, even 8 o'clock at night after a 10 or 12-hour day, and I sense the frustration, and I see it in her face as well too. And I've experienced it just for a couple hours this morning. It's just so frustrating when you're actually relying on people and they don't actually deliver. I don't know why I'm surprised, because I was a leader and a manager, and for 43 years, and it's, unless you find a way to take it, everything's down to the people. It's not necessarily about a process. It's not necessarily about a procedure. It's actually why we're there is to lead people and to take people to a place that they wouldn't normally go. And in the plumber's case, just onto our site would be helpful. So I don't know why I'm surprised. I really don't know, because I've dealt with this for my whole working career. Thanks, KK. I thought I'd left that behind me, but now I'm back dealing with it again today. But until you get the people, if you don't have the people working for you or with you, and they're becoming obstructive, then that's where the difficulties arise. But apart from that, as I said, everything's really good. Everything's really, really good. And there's some huge success stories, as Norbert mentioned. A couple of the contractors or subcontractors that we're using are absolutely excellent. And if ever we did this again, watch this space, if ever we did this again, then we would know who we definitely wouldn't employ, but we know who we would definitely take with us. People who have been more than helpful and have gone the extra mile for us. So, yeah, that's where we're at. It's nearly lunchtime, so it's about 12:30, is it? No, it's not quite. It's only 11:30. So, but it's lunchtime, and the guys will be breaking up, and we'll take it in the afternoon. KK's coming over later in the afternoon, so I'll get a chance to speak to her then. That's all just now. Thank you very much. There was just one thing I wanted to add as regards working with tradesmen. I would have thought, if I was a tradesman, a plumber or a carpenter or whatever, right, particularly problems we've had with this plumber, I would have thought that as a tradesman you'd have built your business up based on your reputation. And I would have thought that your reputation would have been really, really important, in the sense that you would get jobs by people recommending you by word of mouth. And the way you do that is to be reliable, I think, is to promise when you'll turn up, and to turn up on time, and to do the job, the quality that you promised. So I would have thought, as a tradesman, that would have been a real prerequisite for you actually staying and remaining in business. Now, if you don't have that, if your reputation's poor, then I would imagine that when people come to us or anybody to say, can you recommend a plumber or a tradesman, you would say, yeah, I work with this guy. And there's a few guys I said earlier on that we would work with really, really, again, without any question, they do it. But there's a couple that there's one that should dismissed, and there's one definitely that I'm talking about that we just won't work with again. And if anybody was to ask us, we would be absolutely honest and tell the truth that this person was the least reliable person. And I think that's a shame, because I think if you're a tradesman, you're being really, really short-sighted if you're messing people around. Because I would have thought, as I said, as a tradesman, you're building your business based on your reputation, and you're building your business based on recommendations from customers to customers. And if you're not getting that, in fact, if there's a huge disconnect and customers are not recommending you, in fact saying don't use this guy, then where are you going to be in business in a year or a year and a half, whatever that looks like? So yeah, I think it's frustrating for us, but I think there's also a real danger for tradesmen that they end up out of work, actually, because they're not reliable enough.
I spotted the papers guy down.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it.
You see that water?
Yeah.
It's collected now.
Yeah.
This helps us to see what he's doing there. When fives up, it will start flowing on top of the papers. So that will give us the direction of the.
So as part of my work here as a civil engineer, what we're trying to do is ascertain, because it's rained quite heavily
we're looking to see the flow of the water from the road there, that it actually follows this line into this trench here that we've, I don't know if that's very clear actually. The trick is for the water not to get into the septic tank. So at the moment they have managed to divert it so that it's going into a trench which is running along the side of that building, and you can see it peering there. So that seems to have been relatively successful. Would you agree, Norbert? Aye.
Yeah.
The rain's stopping now, so to be honest, but it was flowing a bit freer there.
Say something about it now.
Yeah. So that trench there beside the septic tank is to take away the water that runs down the hill. It seems to be working. And that was a relatively heavy shower, so I don't know if it's going to get much worse than that. But it seems to be holding, and it's not going into the septic tank, which we obviously wouldn't want. I hope that explains itself. Right, Norbert, lunchtime, what are you having, man? It looks amazing.
Beans with beef soup.
You've got, oh, look at
And
that.
have some posho, matoke and rice.
Oh, and where did you get that? Did you get that across the road?
No.
Or does somebody deliver it for you?
No, someone delivered this for me.
I see.
And
I must admit, it looks really, really good. Right, I'm doing okay though, because I've got a Rolex.
yummy.
Yeah.
Yummy.
I've already started it. I've got all that to eat, and we've got some drinks there as well too. And we've got a little, I seem to have zoomed in here as well too for some reason. That's perfect. Now enjoy that. After the morning we've had, all the hassle that we've had this morning, we deserve a lunch break. I can't wait till KK gets here and I get to go home. I thought it was difficult looking after the wee fella, but this is more difficult, trust me, because of all the stuff that happens. But enjoy your lunch, that looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm just going to join you as well too. Oh, and we had someone interested in one of the flats as well too. I did a little bit of a tour. He seemed very, very interested. Yeah, we're getting quite, I'll just say, we're actually getting quite a bit of interest in the flats and the apartments. And certainly the guy we had there, I can't remember his name, he said he lived locally just now, but he was really, really, really impressed with the standard of finish. Mr. Rashid. And he's happy that we get space for his car, and he thought the finish with the tiles, and he thought the balconies and the space, and he did some measurements that his bed would fit in and everything. So yeah, he seemed really, really interested, and we've given him Norbert's phone number. So he's going to come back to us in the next 2 or 3 weeks as we get a little bit nearer completion. We're not taking anything off anyone. We're not taking orders just now until we're absolutely done and everything's absolutely squared up. So anyway, it's another positive event that I can let KK know about. Fantastic. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, so here we are. We're outside now, and we're at the septic tank. Now there was a problem earlier on at the septic tank, but Norbert's looking into it.
It was flooded, but it's all clean now.
It was flooded, but it's all clean.
Yeah, these guys with their bucket, they have cleared all
They've done a great job on that, guys. Sorry. Yeah, and now they're going to seal it off. Where's that duck going to go? Where's that duck going to go?
It's the cover on top.
Yeah.
Bruce doesn't come to you. It's only Bruce who can drive without a driving permit. And he's doing heavy loads.
He's doing a heavy load. At least his wheel's fixed. Hey, Bruce. That's bad news when the wheel falls off your barra.
Remember the other evening Bruce was making these manhole covers? We're using the two of them here, the septic tank.
Maybe you can hear Norbert giving a commentary, but they're about to seal his septic tank, which is good, and concrete cement over it. This is more than a two-man job, I think. Sun's out now, it's glorious. Watch their fingers there. Now we'll cement that in place. Very good. Here comes Bruce. Here comes Bruce's own. Look at that, eh? I'm not sure where that's going, but he certainly made his mark on it anyway. They're weighting these things as well too. And they're going to put a little bit of a seal around just to stop the water going through it. That's what the cement's for. So the problem we've got here is that the cornice that's surrounding the ceiling is too big. It's gone too far, so they can't fit the wardrobe in the space there, and also it won't allow the door to open. So the guys come to basically take a chunk of it off, hasn't it? Yeah. Which feels easier said than done now. It feels easier than it's going to make a mess, isn't it?
It's trying to do some simple finishing on it after this.
Well, I'll need to make that good. So that's the problem there, let me see. Just a little bit of snagging in it. And the professional ladder there as well too. He's taking chunks of it off, doing a good job. So a quick update, it's almost 3 p.m. in the afternoon. The wee fella's still sleeping, I think, or KK said she's coming out, but I'm not pushing her anyway. If she doesn't come today, it's not a big deal. She can relax and have the day off. So yeah, so a quick update. The plumber is the issue, as we spoke about earlier on. I'm not going to labour that anymore. He hasn't shown up. So the tilers are having to do a little bit of work round about that, what they can. We will need to try and either get this guy back or get another plumber, it would appear, because there is a bit to finish, and there's also some pipe work to connect that I've been told about as well that I didn't realise was happening. So the main thing that's been happening is the carpenters are working at pace to get all the cabinets in and all the bedrooms in, and the video I've just taken there is the cornice in the bedrooms, or in that particular bedroom, has been, it's a little bit too long, and therefore they can't fit the actual wardrobe into the space in the wall. So the guy's having to knock about 3 or 4 inches off the cornice, which allows it to fit in, at least to get the door open. I don't know if that's going to happen in all the apartments. I know I'll need to ask Norbert. Excuse me. The paving continues at pace, which is good. And because it rained earlier on this morning, we managed to do a water test, if you like.
because the rain was coming down the road and how it was directed over the paving stones, and it worked really, really well because it went over the paving stones and it went and it was directed because of the way the contour has been built. It was directed into the drain that they built, which allows the water to run off. That drain's actually turned out to be really, really important because without it, the water not only from the road but the water from the roof would actually just gather, and it would actually probably gather in the garage parking spaces. So because they put that drain in, it runs away and they're taking it away down into towards the lake actually, so it's fine. So that's working. So the paving's working, the drains are working, the guys are working at pace, I said, in the building. We've had this other little piece. Oh, the other piece I should say is, and it's not very pleasant to talk about, but the water got into the septic tank because they basically didn't have any covers on it. So the guys had to empty the water out of it from the rain this morning, which they've done, and they've actually now sealed the septic tank. When I say they've sealed it, it's a kind of temporary seal because obviously every now and again you have to get someone in to empty it. But it's been made good, shall we say, and it's been made wind and watertight, so no water will get into it. And I'm just looking down on it just now. So that's all done, and that didn't sound like a big job, but it was actually quite a big important piece of work for the guys today. So far, Norbert's playing an absolute blinder. I mean, he's taking care of everything, really, basically. Anything that's thrown at him from these electricity guys this morning, right through to even small things like that corniche, he takes care of it. He's really, really worth his weight in gold. So thank you very much, Norbert, for that. Watch his video as well too, because he's been taking quite a bit of video on his camera of all the stuff that he's done, and he's obviously going to post that on his channel. So please look at liking, subscribing and supporting Norbert when that time comes as well, please, as well as you do us. Thank you very much. So yeah, I don't think the tiler's going to stay on site. Oh, that's one other thing I should say. Yeah, because the plumber's not there, there's a couple of tiles that needed to be removed, I think. Because we need to put some pipe work in behind it that the plumber hadn't done in the first place. But there is only a couple. So they're actually tiling under the cupboards and inside the cupboards as well too, in the kitchens, and they're managing to do that. He's done one or two, I think, today already. But the tiler's going to stay on site tonight. Right, he's going to stay overnight actually, which is good from a security point of view as well too. Although we will lock it up and make sure it's secure. But from that point of view, he's going to stay, and then he'll get into that first thing in the morning. So they should be more or less finished by tomorrow, which is good. We had to buy quite a bit of tiles actually for that as well too, probably more than we thought we would need. But anyway, so that's where we're at. As I say, it's been a really interesting day for me, with a nice lunch with Norbert as well too, which is more than get looking after the wee fella, to be honest. But no, I've really enjoyed it. I'll maybe try and come back tomorrow and give it a few days off if push comes to shove. And as long as things don't get thrown at you that are completely unexpected, like the electricity, the water guys this morning, then it's actually relatively straightforward. And as I said, having Norbert here is really, really excellent because he pretty much takes care of everything. It's only if he needs a decision about spending money really that he comes to me on it. And I tell him no anyway. So anyway, that's where we're at. I'll give you an update before I go home tonight. Thank you. Bye. That's what he's done, right. That's okay. Carry on. Sorry, guys. I'm only getting you away. The guy's going to try and get the wardrobe unit in here now.
What? Who's there?
I'll come back and see it when it's done, Norbert. I won't put any pressure on the guys. Oh, perfect. Needs to be straight, aye.
Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Is that what you wanted? Aye. Well done.
Finally.
Brilliant.
Was there?
For the bed at the top, yeah. Very good. You might need more out, aye. Yeah, it needs to be straight. Easier said than done. Nah. I'm sure they appreciate me standing here watching this. I'll come back when this is done.